the game you saw on NBA TV, Heat and Wizards, and that's Gilbert Arenas' old locker. And that's Nick Young as we know him.
Nick Young has new opportunity.
That's right. He was going to get the nod. Andre Blatch, no look to Al Thornton.
Big fella, being unselfish, no look away.
How about that? All right, later in the first, he turned it over on the other end. Boy, Nick Young, that was your opportunity, man.
Opportunity. Steve Smith called him herky-jerky, and he took full advantage of it tonight.
That's a 5-point Wizards lead. Flashback, JaVale McGee missing a wide-open dunk versus the Kings. Oh, my goodness.
What in the world were you thinking about, young fella?
Well, he has a thought process problem.
Yes.
If it's that one, then we saw him tonight.
Wait a minute. You've got to learn. You got to learn. Here's McGee tonight.
Pass it. No.
He was called for a charge as he runs over James Jones. All right, there's Josh Howard. First appearance this season, Josh Howard.
Well, people forget, this kid has game. He can score with the best of them. His earlier years in Dallas, he proved he can really fill it up.
Well, there's D. Wade. Oh, tough.
He can fill it up, too.
Sure can. Washington's up by 5. LeBron James strong to the basket. 43-37, though, Washington in front. Then Captain Kirk turns it over on the other end. Oh, LeBron, look out.
That's not fair. Nerf hoop.
Miami's up by a point. Now to the second half. JaVale blocking D. Wade. On the other end, number 1, Nick.
Nick Young, herky-jerky, taking advantage of the transition hoop.
5-point lead. Chalmers, the hoopa to LeBron James for the slam. Then Andre Blatch. It's a tough jumper.
Fading away at the end of the quarter. Big concentration.
All right, now D. Wade. And what's going on here? Not the touch. Misses the three-pointer. That's going to be a off the mark pass.
Buster.
Yeah. And then Hilton Armstrong.
Good block.
Oh, sweet block.
Washington had a series of big defensive plays.
Nick Young. Outstanding. Hits that jumper. Washington is up by 6. Then LeBron James. Steal. And a slam off the triple-double the night before.
Who covers the floor more quickly than he does?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable speed. Howard, though, takes the Heinrich feed and hits the jumper. Then Bosch, a three-point attempt.
He can make that.
Yes, he can. Now here's Josh Howard at the line. Already made the first free throw. Misses the second, but gets his own rebound. Fouled by Mario Chalmers. Hit 1 of 2. Washington's up 93-89. But Blatch fouling Chris Bosch on a three-point attempt. Hits the first, misses the second, and then hits the third.
Call timeout.
Well, they're down by 2. Here's what happens. Bosch makes that third free throw. Nick Young loses the ball, fouls James Jones, hit both free throws to tie the game at 93. Then Heinrich. Fouled by Chalmers off the inbound.
They're free.
But Heinrich misses the first of 2. He did make the second. Washington still is going to be up by 1. After the free throw. D. Wade, what happens here, Mike? D. Wade,
Well, they spread the floor is what they did. Washington extended its defense, which is just what Miami wanted them to do. They gave D. Wade an open look at the rim one-on-one against the big man. No way.
And fouled, hits both free throws. That was the second. Miami's up by 1. And then a last chance, and Heinrich, is there a foul here? Nothing called.
Ref didn't call it, so we have to take it for what it's worth. And you got to give Bosch credit. He did kind of retreat compared to swiping after the ball and falling back. So ref didn't call it. Keep the streak alive.
Well, that was that. 95-94, your final numbers there. LeBron with 32 to lead all scorers, but Young really stepped up with 30 points in the game, and that is a dozen wins in a row now for the Miami Heat.